It is back to school time. We are with Jeff Hemeseth of the VHPD Crime Prevention Unit and Officer Stacy Severson. She's the Hawthorne District 73 School Resource Officer, but the information they've got for us today is for everybody. No matter if you have kids in school, no matter what school you go to, because back to school time means all different traffic patterns and all different things to watch for. And I know that's what you're here to talk about, everybody being careful.
Absolutely. We're here to talk about a lot of things. One is getting the kids to school safely and home safely.
Very, very simple. And one of the things, too, is we're standing in front of the school zone, which is in front of Hawthorne Middle North, Elementary North. This is a busy area. It's Hawthorne Parkway, which is 4 lanes, but it's got crossing areas, it's got signage, and this is a place you really want people to watch.
Correct. Make sure you're being conscious and alert about crossing guards, making sure you're following the traffic flow and patterns going in and out of the schools, keeping an eye out for pedestrians, making sure that the roadways are clear, and maintaining this 20-mile-per-hour school zone speed limit that we have in place.
Well, when you talk about 20 mile per hour, I mean, that's slow. And it's when kids are present, and I see people kind of zipping by us at higher than 20. So if there's kids present, even if school's not in session, you're supposed to be going slower.
Absolutely. Be careful, go slow, and watch out for kids and pedestrians, school buses as well. Yield their right of way. If you see a crossing guard out, they usually let them out at 2 o'clock, 2:30 along Hawthorne Parkway here, getting out of Middle School North. Listen to those crossing guards. If you disobey the crossing guards, that is a violation, that is unlawful.
Well, I was going to say, I've heard people say, well, the crossing guards aren't sworn officers, but in this case, they have the rule of the road out there.
That is correct. Crossing guards you have to abide by their direction, and if you violate that, then you could be issued a citation. Also, there's no cell phone use inside the school zones, not at all. No hands-free, no standing in a line waiting to pick up your kid, being on your phone. That's absolutely no cell phone zone.
And that no cell phone zone, it isn't just even on the street, or like you said, waiting. If you're in park or whatever, in the parking lots, it's the same thing, because it's just too important of a time to be watching for everything. And that's where you do see some fender benders. Fender benders are one thing, but hitting a kid is a whole nother.
The kids can be pretty unpredictable. So if you're a motorist and you see kids standing waiting for a school bus, or they're coming out of the school, they're very unpredictable. They can run out into traffic. So from the driver's perspective, watch the kids, be very careful. And then from the kids' perspective, kids, please just watch the cars, watch the crossing guard. Don't cross until the crossing guard says it's okay to go.
Yeah, and when we talk about that, you talked about citations. I mean, they're substantial tickets. They're high dollar because it's important.
Yes, it's very important. And the kids, again, to reiterate what Jeff said, is to make sure you're getting off your bicycles, safely walking it across, staying in those crosswalk zones, not to be beaming or going across these streets outside of the crosswalk zones. It's very dangerous.
And when we talk about, we're in a busy school zone right here. We're in the Hawthorne zone, is pretty compact around here. Other school districts, it's the same thing. It doesn't matter what your town you're in. You have to know where all those school zones are. You should also know where your bus stops in your neighborhoods are, because that changes things too.
It's going to impact your commute every day. So be aware of those school zones, the buses. So when you see a bus in front of you, you know that bus is going to be stopping. So when the yellow flashing lights come on, that's to warn you that the bus is about to stop. Then the red flashing lights, the stop arm comes out. Just sit there, wait, be patient. Don't even think about passing them or violating the stop arm.
Exactly. And there's rules for how you can slow, if there's 2 lanes or 4 lanes, if there's 4 lanes, you can go in the other direction. But again, you have to be cautious, because it doesn't make any sense to just zip along. You got to be watching. And when we talk about the neighborhoods too, because schools start at different times. There's all different buses going through the neighborhoods. You got to watch for all of them and kind of get that in your head all the time.
Yes, once that stop arm's out, stay behind the bus until that stop arm is closed, and then once the bus goes, you may go. Do not try to drive around it. There are also students with special needs that need extra time loading and unloading from the bus. Please be patient and work with that bus driver. They're only there to do their job. Please be patient.
Exactly. So really the goal is just be extra cautious, be extra patient, don't leave more time for your own schedule, no matter where you are, driving in this town or another town at the end of your commute, and just be careful. And if you need more information, there's information posted on the VHPD website and there's information on the Hawthorne website. All your schools are going to tell you how to handle being around a bus. The bottom line is take care, keep your eyes open, stay off the phone, go slow. Pretty typical stuff. So.
Yes, and kids, stay seated, listen to your bus drivers, wait patiently in line to get on the bus in the mornings. Don't be goofing off at your bus stops. We don't want to see anybody getting hurt out there. We hope to have a safe and productive school year. Look forward to seeing you all.
Thanks, you guys. Have a great school year. Remember, safe is the key, and then fun comes next too. So thanks, you both.
Thank you, Lynn. Thank you.